7 gun safety tips to keep your family safe. Having your own gun for safety or recreational purposes calls for a great exercise of caution. Guns are lethal weapons and can cause great harm to you, your family, and property if not properly handled. As such, you need to have in place a concrete gun safety strategy. Here are 7 gun safety tips to keep your family safe. Number 1, get gun education. It's not good to assume that you know all about guns. It's not all about pointing at the target, sighting, and pulling the trigger. Gun courses get deep into aspects like firearm safety rules, range setup and operations, running firearm lines, target selection, markships fundamentals, including reading sight pictures, sight alignment, breathing, grip, shooting positions, and trigger control, distinguishing loading and unloading different types of guns, teaching your kids about gun safety. Number 2, know your gun. After completing your selected gun course, take time to understand your gun in and out. It's true that two identical gun models may not operate exactly the same. There are minute details that make your gun unique. For example, a particular gun model may have a manufacturer-specified trigger pull or, say, 1 BPS. However, the gun you own may have a slightly higher or lower trigger pull weight depending on the machining quality and frequency of use. You ought to use the gun enough to know what kind of pressure to apply to a fire shot. This way, you'll not make any mistake when it comes to the actual use of the gun. Number 3, teach your kids about guns. While federal law limits gun ownership to those above 18 years of age, your kids may not faithfully wait until that time to try hands on guns. The minute they get wind of the presence of a gun in the house, they'll usually do all that it's within their means to operate the gun. Therefore, it's not enough to lock away your gun and keep it out of the reach of children. Teach them the basics of gun safety, the proper use of guns, and the potential dangers of mishandling guns. This will at least scale down their curiosity, and so they are not likely to hide behind your back and play with the gun unnecessarily. Also, it's a good way to introduce your kids into shooting sport. Number 4, always keep your gun locked away. You have a number of options when it comes to storing your gun. The 3 most popular storage options are gun cases. These come soft or hard case in a variety of shapes and sizes. The downside is that a burglar can steal the entire case with the gun. Locking gun cabinets. These can be fixed to the floor or wall to dissuade burglars from carrying them away. Gun safes with a heavy gauge steel case and sophisticated locking mechanism. These offer the greatest security for your gun and protection against damage. Number 5, trigger lock. While in storage, it's always good to have a trigger lock in place. No unauthorized person will be able to pull the trigger, as the lock restricts the movement of the trigger. Also, a novice playing with the gun innocently wouldn't be able to accidentally fire shots. Number 6, hide the gun case keys. Once your gun is snugly placed in a gun case with the trigger lock on, consider hiding the keys where no one else but you and other authorized persons know. This is especially important if you have kids and teens in the house. Letting them know where you keep the keys is essentially coating them with death. No matter how stern your instructions are regarding handling the gun, your kids will always think of going against your rules to satisfy their own curiosity. Number 7, unload your gun before storage. You don't want a burglar to find your gun ready with ammunition loaded. They can easily use it against you if they get access to it before you. So it's advisable to unload your gun before locking it away. When you need to use it, it shouldn't be difficult to retrieve the ammunition, load the gun, and shoot. In conclusion, there's a lot you can do to ensure that your gun is a lot of help to you rather than a liability. Get relevant gun education, regularly practice shooting, and apply the basic gun safety tips discussed above. To cap it all, Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot.